What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over how to open an account with the Stash app. So first you're going to want to go to the App Store and you're going to hit Get. Once you do this, it's going to start downloading. This is a really cool platform. It allows you to invest in fractional shares. Not too many other brokerages let you do this. You can start investing with as little as just $1 in all these major companies. That's very little in the way of fees. It's really a great platform. There's a lot of great platforms out there now in 2020. So we're going to be going over a lot of them so you can compare them and see which one's best for you. So now we're going to wait for the app to install. Once it does, you're going to go ahead and open the app. And it's going to ask you to log in, but if you don't have an account, you're going to go ahead and hit Join Stash. It's going to ask you to put in your email and a password. So we'll make this up for this example. Once you do that, it's going to bring you to this page where it's going to ask you, why are you here? So basically, what do you want to use the app for? So do you want to build an investment portfolio, save and spend smarter, learn about finance, buy stock, prepare for retirement, invest for my kids? So there might be many reasons why you're watching this video, but we're going to go ahead and select all of them because they're all decent options. So you're going to hit continue. It's going to ask you for your first and last name, so we'll make this up as well. For your birth date, so we'll go with and hit continue, and then what's your phone number? So we'll make this up as well. Hit done. It's going to ask you to create a digital passcode, so we'll do 111 111. Now it's going to say, now let's create your investment portfolio. So in this step, all you need to do is answer 5 simple questions. This helps us figure out what are the right investments for you. So it's basically going to determine how aggressive an investor you are or what kind of investments you want to make. So we're going to go ahead and hit no for enable notifications. So what kind of investor are you? Are you aggressive? Are you moderate? Are you conservative? So this is actually really important because this is how it's going to really determine on how to suggest what type of investments you should make. So for most people, you're probably moderate. So we're going to go ahead and hit moderate. Obviously, though, if you're younger, you might be more aggressive. If you're older, you'd probably be conservative. But we're going to go ahead and hit moderate. So what is your employment status? We're going to go ahead and hit employed. So employer name. So I'm just going to make this up. So what is your approximate net worth? So this is all of the assets you own if you sold them, minus all the debt that you owe. How much would it be? So we're going to just say this amount. And what do you think you'll use the money you save and invest for? So if you're going to need it sooner, it's going to put you into less risky investments. But if you have more of a long-term horizon, it's going to put you into more risky. So we're going to go ahead and say 2 to 5. So what's your marital status? We'll say single for this example. Do you have any children? We'll say no. Do you own a house? You guys are probably renting. I don't know. We're just going to go ahead and say, no, I'm a renter. What is your level of investing experience? So how long have you been investing? What type of investments have you made? Do you know what you're doing? Or are you very much a beginner? So we're going to go ahead and say, I know a little bit about investing. It's going to ask you, do you currently have a retirement account? So this is your 401ks, your IRAs, your 403bs. We're going to say, no, I don't have one. It's going to ask, select your tax filing status. So we said single before, so we'll say single again. What will your income be this year? We're going to go ahead and say this much. Excellent. Now let's protect you. To safeguard your identity, we need to confirm some information. This should only take a minute. So we're going to hit continue. So select your citizenship status. So most of you probably are a U.S. citizen if you're watching this video. It's going to ask you for social security number. So we're going to make that up as well. Just going to hit done. Where's your address? So we'll just make this up also. So we're going to hit next. So basically it's going to ask if any of these apply to you. So are you or a family member a senior executive or a 10% shareholder in a publicly traded company? Are you or a family member a current or former politically exposed person or a public official? Do you or a family member work for another brokerage or firm? So we're going to say none of these apply in this case. So it's going to ask you how you want to invest. So how much money do you want to put in every month? So you can start with as little as $1. This is really cool because this is great for people who don't have a lot of money to start investing, but they're interested and they want to go ahead and get started. So for this example, we'll just say beginner. So it's going to ask you to review and accept your Stash beginner agreement. So I agree, accept and continue. It's going to ask you to add your payment method. So how do you want to put money in the account? So this is about as far as I'm going to be able to go and show you guys on the internet. So it's really not that difficult of a process, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, I'd hope you'd consider liking and subscribing down below. It really helps me. It's a smaller channel. Any likes, any subscribers really helps. Yep, like I said, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you.